demonstrating resilience, buckling down, and doing whatever it takes to find the 2 points. All areas of the Sens' victory over the Tampa Bay Lightning from Canadian Tire Center, with some help from Linus Ullmark as well, to come away with the 2-1 win over Tampa on Thursday.
Up and down the lineup, great. Ullmark, when it came down to it, shut the door as well. So everybody, contributed, and it was a good win.
We've talked a lot about that with our team, not just now, but earlier in the year. And obviously at this time of year, there's going to be some close games, and you got to be comfortable playing in them. I thought we looked comfortable tonight.
A big win over the Lightning on Thursday night. Back at the beginning of the contest, a tight start overall, but it was the Sens penalty kill coming through on a couple of occasions in the opening frame, getting in lanes, active sticks as well in the defensive zone to cut off passes, and some help from Linus Ullmark, making some large saves in the opening frame to preserve the 0-0 deadlock. Eventually, it was the third line getting on the board. Shane Pinto to give the Sens the lead.
In comes Greg. Ridley Greg. The Pinto has
a big goal and overall a strong first period in multiple ways for that Shane Pinto line. In the first period, it was the penalty kill. In the second period, the power play was able to break through. Jake Sanderson off of a nice play from Tim Stützle to give the Sens a 2-0 lead.
That's a big part of the win. It's no secret they have a dangerous power play. Dangerous team in general offensively, and our PK was a big part of it, and then we get a big goal in the power play.
While the Lightning would get on the board minutes later to make it a 2-1 game, the Sens were able to instill their tight-checking style and hold that 2-1 advantage through 40 minutes of play. In the third period, more defensive work for the Sens, not too much in the offensive zone, but able to get sticks in lanes, big block shots down the stretch as well, and some more help from 35 to seal the 2-1 victory over Tampa on Thursday night.
It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. That's the kind of a mentality that I've always had, and I hope that everybody else has too. It's fun playing best in the world. You have that little extra motivation, and especially when you come here at home and you play such a dangerous team, offensively wise. There's going to be a good challenge. You never know when it's going to happen. It's just a question of when and not if. And that's what it kind of like was today. We know that they have a good power play as well, but fellas did some really, really huge blocks for us there in the third, but also in the first to kind of take away those extra momentum givers to them.
Yeah, I think we're just super comfortable with each other. I think all three of us kind of have that responsible kind of mindset, and I think we just read off each other well. I think we cover for each other, and I've always said it's easy to play with those guys. It's fun to play with those guys, and thankfully we did the job tonight.
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, we're playing a lot of minutes against top guys, so I think the goal, to shut those guys down makes it a lot easier for us. So, it's a lot of fun.
Well, they've kind of been our go-to line all year when it comes to matchups, and I think they take pride in it. They're all capable of it. They all bring different elements to their game, and I thought they were outstanding tonight.
It was also Pride Night from Canadian Tire Center on Thursday, and a special guest in Brock McGillis out to drop the ceremonial puck.
Words can't express how much it means to have the Ottawa Senators and NHL teams involved with my Shift Makers tour and the work I'm doing, because my work's cool and it's fun and people appreciate it, but having that credibility behind it when I'm going to youth groups, junior teams, etc., and they're like, hey, the Senators are our partner, we should do this. It just lends more credibility to it, which is so powerful. And it's honestly, I think, I love these nights and they're great and they're wonderful, but I think stuff like that is even more powerful because it helps shift the culture and make it welcoming for every single person. Locker rooms need to evolve still. And we need to foster environments where people can be themselves, and not just for the gay folks or the bi or the LGBTQ plus players, but for every single player that they can be themselves. I've been in NHL locker rooms where players are sitting there saying, I haven't told anyone, but I like putting dresses on my daughter. And they're afraid to share that with their teammates because it makes them less manly. And it's like, really? You're a tough guy. You can do that. It's okay. And we should be able to embrace who we are and things we enjoy as all players, and that will foster welcoming environments where everyone feels good in there and can be themselves, and then ultimately that will be the case for BIPOC players, LGBTQ plus players, folks with disabilities, women in men's sport, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
A big bounce-back performance for the Sens, able to respond after back-to-back losses against the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Buffalo Sabres, and a big result against a solid team in the Tampa Bay Lightning here tonight. They look to keep things rolling against another Florida team in the Panthers, rolling into town Saturday afternoon, a 2 p.m. puck drop from Canadian Tire Center. A 2-1 final tonight. For Sens 360, I'm Jackson Starr.